Hey guys, how are you? Jim Prusek here at the Pain PT. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to talk about, are you opening up or closing down to what you feel? Are you opening up or closing down to what you feel? And the reason why this is really important is because we're trying to deal with our feelings. And our feelings are our symptoms. It's something we feel in the body. We've talked about this before, guys, how we're treating your symptoms as emotions. We're not treating your symptoms as physical structural issues. If you have a physical structural problem, then yes, you need that type of treatment. But with this work we're doing here with a lot of chronic symptoms in the body, we're treating the symptoms as emotions because both symptoms and emotions are feelings. There's something you feel in your body. And part of the work here is to get more and more in tune, in touch with our felt sense, with our feeling sense. Not the thinking mind, but the feeling sense of the body, and to be able to feel our feelings. Okay, so if we're treating our symptoms as emotions, we want to feel these feelings, right? That's what they say, feel your feelings, feel it to heal it. So we can feel our feelings, we can heal these feelings. And these feelings represent your symptoms. Dr. Sarno talked about repressed emotions, suppressed emotions in the body, and that these emotions can be buried alive in a sense and show up and manifest as a physical somatic symptom. And so, are you opening to that or are you shutting down and closing down? And one of the things I want to talk to you guys about is that your nervous system, your brain, and all of us has a tendency to naturally and normally shut down. Okay, it's like putting up a wall here where the feeling and the sensation, the symptom can't pass because there's a resistance, there's a wall in you, you're blocking it. Now, that is an innate thing that can come up in all of us whenever we feel something that's very uncomfortable, that's very painful, very irritable, is that we naturally don't want to feel that. Okay, so this is a defense mechanism against the feeling. So, what we want to do though is we want to learn to take that wall down and open up to what we feel. We want to open up to what we feel. That is the first step, guys, to allowing it to pass. Okay, so what you feel needs to pass. That's how it's going to go away. It has to go this way to pass. If it's being blocked, okay, through resistance or you not wanting to feel it, shutting down to it, it's not going to pass. It's going to stay in the body. Okay, so when you feel your feelings, that means they're passing through you, or you let your feeling pass through your system. But you need to open up yourself to what you feel. Okay, so we call this the window of tolerance. It's one of the strategies and one of the things I teach in the group sessions. If you guys are willing to join, if you haven't joined yet, is learning how to open our own windows in ourselves to our feelings. And we're going to do a couple strategies here that have been studied in the research, shown to be effective for emotions. Working on a somatic level mostly. It means we're working with your body and having your body express or emote the emotion. Okay, so we want energy in motion, and emotion is emotion, energy, emotion. We want the emotion starting to move, starting to pass through your body. And so we got to see it as an emotion for it to be felt as an emotion. So when we can open up, that's step one. Okay, if we're shutting down, which is again what we normally do, it's a natural state where we do shut down to what we feel. It's uncomfortable, is that we have to manually open our windows. We have to manually open up to what we feel. And that's what we're talking about today, guys, is that I want you to open up to what you feel. So this means opening to your pain, opening to your symptoms, however they are, however they manifest, however they come forth in your bodies. Okay, so when you tune into your feeling sense and what you're feeling in your body, I want you to open up and allow that feeling to express itself. Okay, to come out, to pulse, to pain, to shoot, to stab, to tingle, to be numb, whatever it's doing. Okay, and then we need to see that as an emotional expression. Okay, so there's a couple other steps or pieces in the puzzle here that we also want to address, and that this is the practice basically that I teach in a somatic way, is to put these pieces of the puzzle together, learn, again, it's something you learn how to deal with your feelings in a somatic way. Okay, so opening up is window of tolerance, it's called. It's been well studied. You can Google that. And then we got to be able to then tolerate the feeling. We got to feel the feeling through. Okay, that's called affect tolerance. And then finally, the third piece is what we call affect labeling. Is labeling what you're feeling as an emotion. What is it you're feeling? Now that you're feeling it, what is this as an emotion? Okay, how does it make you feel emotionally? What is it emotionally? So you want to treat it as an emotion. So these are the steps, guys. Today we're talking about opening up. First step, number one, if something were to pass from A to B, you got to open up and let it pass. Okay, and again, this is the opposite of how we treat physical symptoms. Physical symptoms, we go about trying to stop them, fix them, make them go away. We do a bunch of treatments to solve it. When it's an emotional symptom, it's not that way. It's the opposite. We want to feel the feeling as the treatment. We want to feel it to heal it. Okay, so we're applying a totally different approach here, guys, than how you would treat a normal physical symptom. And this is the problem. This is the problem in our society and our world with doctors and medicine, is that they're not diagnosing an emotional symptom in the body. They're only diagnosing physical symptoms, and everything's a physical symptom to a doctor. Okay. A lot of doctors are getting better at saying, hey, no, this is just anxiety in your body. No, this is just depression in your body. Okay. So when it's those two things, anxiety or depression, those are emotions. We got to learn how to work with these things, feel them to heal them, let them pass, let them go. We don't want to treat them in a traditional physical way. So guys, are you opening up to what you feel, or are you shutting down? Okay, it's step one. Ask yourself that question, and the answer is we want to open up to this, not shut down. Okay, take care, guys. Again, if you're interested in the groups, you can join. I do send out daily somatic practices that engage these processes here. We do that 5 times a week. We meet once a week and go over some of these principles to get people more in touch with themselves and their feelings. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.